Welcome to Honest History in under 5 minutes. I hope you enjoy it. Hello everyone and welcome back. Today we're talking about something the Northeast doesn't brag about nearly enough, even though we absolutely should. Forget London, forget the Midlands. The railway revolution started up here. Yes, here, in the home of Greggs, Gaza, the region of coal mines and shipyards, where friendly people call everyone pet. Now, before steam engines and fancy stations, the Northeast had something a bit more, well, rustic. Picture this. It's the 1600s, and instead of trains, you've got wooden rails and horses dragging coal wagons around. It wasn't exactly the Flying Scotsman, but it worked. Those wagonways were basically the great granddad of the modern railway. If you squint hard enough, you can almost pretend it was glamorous. Almost. Fast forward a couple of centuries, and along comes this young lad from Wylam called George Stephenson. Born in 1781, working down the pits, fixing engines, and teaching himself engineering by candlelight. Honestly, this man was like the original Northeast DIY expert. Give him a spanner and half an hour, and he'd probably build you a locomotive in the back garden. Stephenson's early engines transported coal on the Killingworth wagonway, proving that steam could actually beat horses. And let's be honest, the horses were probably relieved. Less work for them and more time to stand around looking all majestic. Then came the big moment, 1825. The Stockton and Darlington Railway, the world's first public railway to use steam locomotives. People turned up in their Sunday best to watch locomotive number 1 puff its way along the track. Imagine seeing a steam engine for the first time. Half the crowd probably thought it was witchcraft, and the other half, in true Northeast fashion, were probably trying to figure out how much the tickets cost. And here's the thing. This wasn't just a local achievement. This truly was the moment the world changed. The Northeast didn't just build a railway, it built the idea of railways. A few years later, the Liverpool and Manchester Railway opened. But guess who designed it? Stephenson and a team full of Geordies. We basically exported railway expertise like it was stotty cakes. Back home, Newcastle became the Silicon Valley of steam. Robert Stephenson and Co. was churning out locomotives that ended up all over the world. The Rocket, the famous one that everyone knows, was built right here. Not in London, not in Manchester, not in Birmingham. Here, in the Toon, between the coal dust and the Greggs. And railways transformed the region. Towns like Shildon and Darlington grew around the industry. Coal moved faster, ships were loaded quicker, and the Tyne and the Tees became global trade highways. The North Eastern Railway Company became one of the biggest and most powerful in Britain. Not bad for a region that still can't agree on how to pronounce scone. By the late 1800s, we had engineering marvels like the High Level Bridge, which, let's be honest, still looks cracking today. Victorian engineers didn't mess about. They built things to last, unlike some of those modern train timetables. Of course, the 20th century brought change. Steam engines retired, diesel and electric took over, and some lines closed. But the Northeast fingerprints are still all over the world railways. From India to America, you'll find engines, designs, and ideas that started right here. And today, the region still celebrates that heritage. Museums in Shildon and North Tyneside, preserved lines, and a whole lot of pride. Because the truth is simple. The railway didn't just change transport. It changed society. It changed industry. It changed the world. And it all began in the northeast of England. So the next time someone bangs on about London being the centre of absolutely everything, just smile and say, "I pet. But who built the railways?" Thanks for watching Honest History in under 5 minutes. I hope you enjoyed it.